and thanks for joining us. I'm Lora Markova. Last time we saw each other, it was in the middle of a bitter winter. But the summer is upon us, and we've taken our show out of the studio and onto the streets of downtown Marlboro, which is all quite relevant to today's episode. So, do you want to know why? Then let's connect. Let's Connect, we'll explore the major changes that are coming right here to downtown Marlboro. Plus, we'll tell you which companies are bringing their offices and hundreds of jobs to the city, and we'll talk to one of Metro West's top 10 business people to watch. All this and more coming up in the next few minutes, so don't go anywhere. And don't forget, you can join the conversation directly on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Our handle is Marlboro EDC, and of course, use the hashtag Let's Connect. All right, let's get started. If you've been paying attention to the news lately, you may be aware that Marlboro has been doing some major soul searching. The Metropolitan Area Planning Council, along with the Marlboro Economic Development Corporation, as well as the City Council and some of the local businesses and residents, have been working together to devise new zoning laws for the city's downtown. All this in the hope to bring more people and businesses to the area. It all started with a report issued by the Urban Land Institute Boston, which suggested that Marlboro needs to rewrite its zoning laws in order to spur economic growth in the downtown area. The MEDC quickly sprung into action, launching an online survey and organizing a public visioning session to collect the community's input on the proposed changes. About 100 Marlboro residents, employers, and officials came out to the April 3rd public forum to brainstorm potential plans for the city's future. Over a series of meetings, a downtown Marlboro committee shaped the public's feedback into actionable zoning recommendations, which will be handed off to the City Council for approval. Here to tell me more about this is MEDC's Executive Director, Tim Cummings. Welcome, Tim.
Laura, thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Now, let's break it down here. So what exactly is at the heart of these recommendations? Sure.
So over the last few weeks and months, we've been meeting with a working group, and through the leadership of the Metropolitan Area Planning Council, often known as MAPC, we've developed some recommendations to help spur economic activity here on the Main Street, help revitalize this corridor of the city. Essentially what we're looking to do is gain some relief on setbacks, which are mandated in the zoning. Right now it's currently 25 feet, looking to bring buildings actually up to the sidewalk's edge, the public's right of way. Looking to go a little bit higher in terms of height, so some of our one-story buildings go up to the 2-3 stories that are already here on the Main Street. Looking to have some creative uses here in the downtown as well, whether it's something for the creative economy like art galleries, something to help stimulate the economy, whether it's through boutique hotels or whether it's through adding residential housing to the Main Street. Looking to bring in a diverse revenue stream. But basically, at the end of the day, always keeping in the back of my mind, we're looking to create value. We're looking to increase the assessments of the current property, and looking to import employees and residents into this area so they spend some money in the shops.
Sounds like an ambitious project. Now that the recommendations are fairly ready to go to City Council, what are the next steps?
So the next steps, we're continuing to meet. We'll be having an open house. And at this open house, we'll be inviting the public to come in and hear about these recommendations. There will be an informal conversation. I ask you and the general public to stay tuned. We'll be looking to have that in the mid-July timeframe, and then we'll be filing these recommendations to the City Council for their scrutiny and hopeful adoption.
All right, well, let's move away from the downtown area, even though we're right here.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about the broader commercial real estate picture here in the city. Just 3 years ago, more than 50% or almost 50% of the office space was empty, vacant. And last year, we've dropped that number down to 22%. What does that say about the economy here in Marlboro?
Well, we're doing very well right now. Our market's on fire, and now it's just time to keep it going. It's been through a concerted effort. Where we have elevated the profile of the city. We have now gotten the attention of some leading businesses, and we're hoping to continue that momentum.
How about, seeing as we're speaking of the real estate sector, you just went to New York City, spoke to some site selectors there, hoping to kind of entice them to come to Marlboro, bring their clients here. Did you have any luck?
Yeah, well, you know, what you're talking about is actually one of the strategies we adopted a couple years ago that actually has led to the current success that we're actually enjoying right now. And yeah, to answer your question, yeah, we had some great positive conversations with some commercial real estate professionals based out of New York who represent clients all across the country, where we elevated the profile of the city. We let them know that we're a pro-business community. We're looking for them to come in and look at us, and it was a very productive 24 hours.
Perfect. So hopefully you'll be seeing some of them coming here in the next few months.
That's right.
All right. And there's another event that you're about to attend, the Bio International Convention. It's happening in San Diego this year. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. Hillary Clinton is going to be the keynote speaker there. Besides going to hear her, what else will you be doing there?
Well, I don't know if I'll actually get an opportunity to hear her speak, because ultimately what I'll be trying to do is network with individuals in the pharmaceutical, the medical device, and the overall life science industries. As you know, or may not know, Marlboro has a thriving medical device industry that's a subcluster within the broader life sciences cluster that we're looking to bolster. And as you just mentioned a moment ago, we went to New York. We had a great positive experience. That was a strategy we adopted to elevate the city's profile. Similarly, now we'll be doing that again with Bio, where we'll be looking to have the exact same type of conversations with many differing private sector partners about how they can potentially utilize and access the city of Marlboro.
Great. All right. Now, before I let you go, I want to ask you, I want to go to you for a moment. All right. We've been talking about Marlboro, but you, my friend, have just been named one of the top 10 business people to watch by the Worcester Business Journal. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
And second of all, what did you do to deserve this honor?
Oh, well, and that's the thing. I really haven't done much. It's actually been a cooperative effort by a lot of different community stakeholders, and the city of Marlboro is the beneficiary of that. You know, whether it's been the mayor, the city council president, on down to the city council, whether it's been businesses here on Main Street or in the office park, or whether it's been engaged residents. We've all been working together over the last 2 years. I hope we continue to work together, and what we are all experiencing is the success of our fruitful efforts over the last 24 months.
Well, you are humble, my friend. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, that's MEDC Executive Director Tim Cummings being very humble and talking about everything that MEDC is doing and has been doing in the city of Marlboro. Thanks to him for being with us. It's time for us to take a break now, but stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be talking about which companies are coming to the city and what jobs they will be bringing here. And also, we'll be talking about what's hot in the real estate market here, so don't go anywhere.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does.
And like that, you're a job creator.
Welcome back to Let's Connect. Are you looking for a job? If you are, then listen up, because it's time for our Marlboro Company News. Flash memory storage solutions giant SanDisk Corporation is opening a research and development facility right here in Marlboro. The California-based Fortune 500 and S&P 500 company will move its regional R&D facility into a 60,000 square foot space at 200 Donald Lynch Boulevard. SanDisk will shift its existing Westford office and its 80 employees to Marlboro and expand its operation, bringing a total of 140 new high-tech jobs to the city. Software and computer science engineers need apply. Renewable energy provider Vivint Solar has opened its 4th Massachusetts location in Marlboro. The Utah-based company has already hired dozens of sales reps and plans to bring on board at least 16 more surveyors, permitting staff, CAD designers, installers, and electricians. Vivint installs solar panels in residential areas and sells the electricity to homeowners at a fraction of the current utilities price. Last year, Vivint became the state's top residential solar provider with more than 4 megawatts worth of solar systems installed. And another big employer, retailer H&M, plans to open a new store in Salmon Pond Mall this fall. This will be the Swedish-based company's 10th location in Massachusetts, which will bring more than 40 new sales and operations jobs to the city of Marlboro. If working for any of these companies sounds good to you, then look for current job openings directly on their websites. Good luck! Time now for our real estate brief, where we update you on the major property news in the city. A 153-room Hilton Garden Inn is coming to Marlboro Hills. The area, formerly known as Forest Park, is a mixed-use development located just off the I-495. Quest Diagnostics Regional Hub Lab is set to open in Marlboro Hills this year, and Avalon Bay is already building a 350-unit residential complex there. Fairfield Residential is set to build 225 luxury apartments in Brookview Village. Located across from the Marlboro Technology Park, the development will consist of a mix of 1-, 2-, and 3-bedroom units and will feature a large clubhouse, pool area, and other luxury amenities. The old house shoe factory has been repurposed into a modern condominium complex. Once home to a bustling shoe manufacturer, the Pleasant Street building now houses 27 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom residential units featuring the original post and beam architecture. Asking prices start at $250,000. And the Marlboro Armory has gone on sale, listed at just under $600,000. The long vacant Lincoln Street property is zoned for both business and residential and can be converted for a number of different uses. If you'd like to find out more about Marlboro's commercial real estate opportunities, visit marlboroedc.com. And finally, our Dine Local campaign is now closed. What is Dine Local? Well, for the past month, MEDC and 11 Marlboro restaurants have been working together to encourage local residents to dine out in the city. In turn, we gave them a chance to win one of 30 sets of dining certificates. The reason was in order to fund improvements to local parks and sports fields through the local options meals tax that restaurants began charging back in April. We received over 400 entries, and 30 lucky names were drawn out of a hat at the last Marlboro Hospitality Association meeting. If you are one of the lucky winners, congratulations, and you will be hearing from us sometime in July. And if you're not, don't despair, because you will get a chance to enter the next Dine Local campaign in the fall. This brings us to the end of our show. Remember, you can send us your comments and questions on Facebook and Twitter using the hashtag Let's Connect. You can also email us at info@marlboroedc and stay up to date on our news on our website, marlboroedc.com. That's all from me for now. I'm Lora Markova, and we'll see you next time on Let's Connect. Take care.